Alright guys, so let the Cell games begin. We are going to get a Zenkai, none other than the OG Yellow Perfect Cell. Now, quick funny fact about this character. Number one, I am very excited for this character, but quick funny fact, Dragon Ball Legends just about a year or two ago, I'd say, something around that ballpark, ran a poll on Twitter to see who is going to get the next Zenkai. And this character barely fell short to the green sagas from the movies Goku to get a Zenkai. So everybody voted for that Goku instead of this Cell, or not everybody, it was a slight margin, but it does not matter because a year or two later, this guy's still going to get a Zenkai regardless, right? So very excited. What does this mean for Dragon Ball Legends? We'll be talking about it in today's video as well. So if you guys do find value, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe, because why not? It is for free. So really quick, let's just read what they have for the preview here, right? So it says here, on special arts hits, draw a strike cards next, which by the way, he is a melee. Nullify special cover changes for 5-timer counts and more. So this is great. Cover change, or cover nullification, is huge for Dragon Ball Legends, right? So also unlock all uniques to boost Cell's support and offense, such as +1 to cover change under certain party conditions. So if you guys did not know, this Cell right here has a very cool cover change where he uses instant transmission, and he pretty much just it's a rescue card pretty much, right? So he just comes on in and he just rescues the party member. Now they say here that under a certain party condition. Now we'll be talking about the character's party and what he'll be buffing with his Zenkai ability, or what I think he'll be buffing with his Zenkai ability, because I think this is also going to be a hint towards the next buff for Dragon Ball Legends. But it's funny because he is future, but he doesn't necessarily buff future, guys. So right now we are under a future buff, of course, with Ultra Vegeta Blue, but he doesn't buff future. So I think it's going to be a hint towards what's to come next, right? See right here for this normal Z ability, he just buffs androids and regen. So 35% tag android and tag regeneration, base strike attack during battle. So I think he might be android. I don't know, because regen, well, yeah, regen does not need any help in the Zenkai, nor do they need help on the yellow department. If we just take a look, right, we got, of course, Ultra Kid Buu, which is the best yellow in the game. And then we also got a few other yellow Zenkai, such as this Piccolo right here, right, this OG Piccolo. We got this Demon King Piccolo as well, that buff regen, that actually is yellow for regen right now. We're also going to get this Perfect Cell here. Now, I think this Perfect Cell might just buff androids. And if we just take a look at androids, we have Gamma 1 and 2. So I think they're going to be a pretty good buff for Gamma 1 and 2 on androids, because I don't think we have a yellow buff for androids. Let's just triple check here. Nope, nothing. So yeah, I think this is going to be androids based. Now, I also do think that the next saga campaign might be something around the Cell saga, perhaps, maybe. Actually, he's from, let's see, he's from the Cell saga, right? Obviously, because he's Cell. But if we just take a look, it's because I was a little bit confused, because I was thinking about Final Flash Vegeta, but he's from the Cell saga, but it's quite tricky. I don't want to jump the gun, okay? Because I was about to say some stuff. I don't want to jump the gun, but my early predictions, I'll just keep it very short and simple. My early predictions is very simple. I think it's going to be Cell saga related, very similar, and I've mentioned this to you guys previously on my other video this morning and yesterday. So I think they're going to do the exact same thing what they did with the Majin Buu Saga campaign, right? Where they had the roadmap, released a whole bunch of characters and stuff like that. And it's going to be Cell Saga related, or Cell Saga very much so like the Majin Buu Saga. But what they're going to do is they are going to release an Ultra towards the end, which might, and this is a far stretch, might be Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. So if that's the case, I mean, that's going to be absolutely insane. But in terms of this Perfect Cell, I completely forgot what he does. He's a very, very old unit. Of course, like I've mentioned, he's a melee type unit. His strike attack is at 242, so I can see this getting bumped up to like 285, give or take. Other than that, let's just read what he has here, because this is everything, right? He's a very old character. So his main ability is called Be Gone. Draw the Ultimate Arts card Solar Kamehameha next. Applies attribute upgrade -80 to enemy sustained damage cut effects. Activated when cover changing, or when changing cover for 30 timer counts, and it takes 25 timer counts to pop. And this is all of his unique abilities, guys. It's not much, right? His unique ability is -5 to own and blast. Arts cost, which does not make any sense because he's a melee, but okay, cannot be cancelled. Also, the following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. He seals enemies one of the enemy's cards randomly. So the sealed card cannot be used for 10 timer counts, activates 3 times. 10 timer counts is a lot, but it only activates 3 times, right? Also, plus 45% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, which is not a lot. And gradually restores own health for 60 timer counts. And he also has that cover rescue that I've mentioned that you guys will be able to get a +1 on this, depending if you guys meet the requirements in terms of party members, whether it be future, region, or androids. I'm leaning a little bit more towards androids, or maybe a mix of both. And he also has this special skill which is called Perfect Shot, which is pretty much like a like an invisible beam coming at you, right? So it's pretty straightforward, right? You could combo this into anything, and it's just plus 25% damage to strike damage inflicted for 25 timer counts upon activation. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20 to strike cards cost for 10 timer counts. Okay, so and he also inflicts feints with his Solar Kamehameha ultimate skill, so that's actually pretty cool too. Yeah, he has to buff androids because it's not gonna be region. Region really does not need a yellow Zenkai. Future, they don't need it either, right? I don't think they do, right? No, we have this guy, right, which just got his unique equipment as well. And I think it's good. It has to be android. It has to, because it makes sense for the gammas as well, right? But it's funny because we're talking about yellows, but Vegeta Blue is out right now, which is, the worst color, obviously, right? Not the worst color. I'd say green is probably the worst color. It's a debate, but the Gamma 1s and 2, people thought they fell off, which they did because, everybody's running Vegeta Blue, but people forget that he's a tag switch character, so I still think they're pretty good. I just like how they're well done in terms of the animations and everything, right? So I still do like the Gammas, but of course they're not used as much. But then on the contrary, you could just say that because of Vegeta Blue, we're seeing a lot more purple, such as Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and that might counter that. It's just a big chess match, right? But it's in terms of what we see more in the game right now, right? So obviously what we see more in the game right now is more reds and perhaps purples. So red, purple, and blue are the 3 main colors, right? Red is because of Ultra Vegeta Blue, and then of course purple is because of Tag, Goku, and Frieza, which also falls under the blue category. And then all the blues, we got Zamasu, right, which is making a comeback. We got Sword Hope Trunks, which has just got a Zenkai. We have Tournament of Power 17, which counters Ultra Vegeta Blue directly with 25% to Fusion Warrior buffs or damage inflicted. So yeah, it's those are the 3 main colors. Yellow and green are the least used in my personal opinion. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I'm quite excited for this character, and I'll definitely catch you guys once again for a video in a few hours or a video tomorrow morning. So catch you guys then. Have a good one. Peace.